First of all, I'd like to say a big welcome to our school. At Haslucks Green, we place a lot by our school values. Our values underpin who we are and what we stand for, and they run through every aspect of what we try to achieve with our children. Our values are unique to us, they spell out our name, and so remind us constantly of what we're about. These values then feed into our 5 purposes, which drive our curriculum. It is our aim that the children will be the best that they can be through our 5 purposes: caring, loving learning, achieving, identity and personal development. And I'm going to talk through these 5 purposes today as a way of an introduction to our school. We encourage our children to care on every level about themselves, about their work, their friends, our school community, the community of Shirley and also the wider world. First of all, the children care about each other and they show that really well around school. Many visitors to school comment on how well the children look out for each other and how school is characterised by the warm relationships between staff and pupils that are almost tangible. We're very active in our local community and have many links. We're in partnership with Extra Care and have completed an intergenerational project with them. Last summer we held a Dementia Week and studied memory with the children and how this can be affected by those suffering from dementia. We played memory games and the children and staff all became dementia friends. We invited some local residents with dementia in to join us for lunch and also to take part in some forest school activities with our children. The benefits both ways were tremendous. The highlight perhaps was one of our boys teaching an elderly gentleman to floss in assembly. The links we have made are strong and powerful, and the children still go and read to the residents when they're able to come into school. Alongside this, we take readers to Trinity Apartments just across the way. Both the children and the older generation feel that they are valuable to each other, and it's really great to see. We're a very eco-friendly school and we have a strong eco committee. We have solar panels which the children read regularly. We recycle everything we can and the children really do care about the world in which they live. They want to make a positive difference. We've just been awarded the Greener Schools Award in recognition of our work. We participate in giving to charity. We have donated food and money to the Salvation Army Homelessness Appeal and the Young Minds charity. And we all enjoyed a Hello Yellow Day last autumn where we talked to the children about the importance of keeping a healthy mind and body. And we follow the SMILE programme, which encourages the children to socialise, move, show an interest in things, learn new things and engage. Our values are so important to us and everything we do links to them. We care about the past. We observe a 2-minute silence for Remembrance Day and we talk to the children about the reason behind wearing poppies and the respect that should be shown. We care about our local environment and are part of the WOW initiative and the WOW scheme, which encourages sustainable travel. We encourage the children to walk to school at least once a week and they receive badges for doing so. Some of our children go on a fair trade trail around Solihull. They understand that fair trade changes the way trade works through better prices, decent working conditions and a fairer deal for farmers and workers in developing countries. We watch Newsround on a Friday so that the children care about the world in which they live and become globally aware. We then encourage them to come home and talk to you about the things they've watched, and this deepens their understanding of the world in which they live. Loving learning. We want the children to love their learning, to enjoy, engage in and take ownership of their learning. We want them to take an interest and become lifelong learners. The aim is to build their curiosity so that they want to go and find out more for themselves. And I know that I'm biased, but I think our children do love their learning. They certainly tell us they do. Along the traditional learning that we do, We aim to take every opportunity to make learning memorable and make it fun. Every other year, the whole school is invited to take part and sing in a Young Voices concert at the LG Arena in Birmingham, a chance to sing and make music with thousands of other children. Our Year 5 children all play a brass instrument throughout the year in Year 5, and they perform at the Warwick Arts Centre in a brass blast concert. Our children are active, and we have just been awarded the Gold School Games Mark again. Keeping their energy levels up and getting lots of oxygen to their brains is really important for learning, and we therefore use active maths as well, which include the children being active within some of their maths lessons. Our forest school provides great opportunities for outdoor learning and immersive hands-on learning. We encourage the children to take notice of their surroundings and make the most of every opportunity. For example, last year when it was really cold, the children made ice sculptures. Our Young Explorers project gives the children the chance to taste careers that they may have never even thought about yet. The hope is that this will encourage them to have high aspirations and give them a broader picture of the world, even from a younger age. We offer many trips and visits to enhance our learning, and 2 residential stays, one in Year 5 and one in Year 6. These experiences, we believe, are so beneficial and develop the children's independence levels. We want to develop the cultural capital of our children. We aim to take them to a museum, a range of places of worship and concerts during their years with us. Achieving. It goes without saying that the key skills of reading, writing and maths are vital to success. They are the foundations and the building blocks, and these subjects are a priority. Our SATs results speak for themselves, and we are proud to be above the national averages in each aspect. However, whilst we recognise these are key skills, we really also are so much more than this. We want to find the talents in those children who aren't academic, and we realise that not everyone is good at English and maths, but we aim to find out each child's particular strengths and develop them. We want the children to experience that feeling of success in whatever it is that they shine in, whether that be swimming, remote control, racing, gymnastics, music, whatever they do. We want them not only to achieve well, but be prepared for the future. Through the Young Explorers project, they taste different careers and find out what they're good at and what they can succeed in. It's always so lovely to have ex-pupils come back, as they do, and hear of their successes. Each year, secondary schools choose our children for the important roles as they move through the later years in their secondary school education. And last year, both head boy and deputy head boy at Lighthall, along with a number of prefects and prize winners, were ex-Haslucks Green pupils. We're still very proud of them. This is so often the case. We want academic success for our children, along with being well-rounded and prepared to go on to achieving in the next stage of their lives. Identity. Identity is all about helping children find their place in the world, discovering who they are, what they stand for and what they believe in. We develop in children a moral compass. They know the difference between right and wrong and develop their sense of self. We want them to know who they are and what they stand for. We promote British values through our curriculum. Democracy, a school culture built upon freedom and equality, where everyone is aware of their rights and their responsibilities. The children vote in their school counsellors, and we also offer after-school clubs based on what they would like. We teach them about the rule of the law and the need for rules to make school a happy, safe and secure environment for them to succeed in. Individual liberty, the protection of their rights and the rights of other children. They spend time in the curriculum considering human rights and look at the UN rights of a child. And really importantly, mutual respect and tolerance for those with different faiths and beliefs and for those without faith. It is vital, we believe, that they understand that we don't all share the same beliefs and values. Respecting the values, ideas and beliefs of others whilst not imposing our own on others. Throughout their time with us, we aim to provide visits to all the major faith places of worship so that the children can understand cultural differences and have the knowledge of what others may believe. Each year we take time throughout the year to consider others and understand how others may not be as fortunate as ourselves. Personal development. We want the children to be individuals, contributors to society and contributors to the economy and the environment, to lead healthy and fulfilled lives, to become confident, independent, responsible citizens who can make informed and responsible choices and decisions throughout their lives. We have a strong eco-committee. We develop roles and responsibilities where we can through many different avenues. Librarians, eco-committee members, school council members, buddy reading. There are a whole host of different opportunities for your children to develop in. This year, for the very first time, we've run the Junior Pcso scheme. The children have learned about the role of a police community support officer and have also enjoyed learning the phonetic alphabet. They did a litter pick and look forward mostly to tackling parking issues by giving out parking tickets. So beware, they hold no prisoners. We have a busy HSBC school bank in conjunction with HSBC. The children in Year 6 apply for various roles and are interviewed by Mrs Lowe, who comes from HSBC. The bank staff then promote saving and financial capability through assemblies and answering questions and assuming the roles of bank manager, cashier, records officers and marketing managers. We expect the children to show respect. We want the children to think of others and behave in a selfless way. Each year we participate in the shoebox appeal, aiming to take some of our joy and give it to those less fortunate than us. As you can see, I'm very passionate about our children becoming the best version of themselves that they can be, and we do our very, very best to make them just that. We want them to be proud of their achievements here at Haslucks, just as we are proud of them. On to opportunities that we offer the children then. Whole school assemblies are really important for us and provide a time where we can all meet together and share our values, our family all together. Our values then permeate school life and mean that we are all working towards a shared vision. We offer swimming tuition at St Martin's School for the children in Year 3 and then a catch-up programme for swimmers in Year 4 and Year 6 if the children need it. We feature many of the major sporting events during our games lessons and make full use of visiting coaching staff and experts to ensure that our PE curriculum is the highest quality it can be. We strongly believe that music is important in keeping us mentally healthy, and we have visiting instrumental teachers coming in. If your child wants to play an instrument, they will be given that opportunity. As mentioned earlier, Year 5 children are all involved in the Wider Opportunities project and learn a brass instrument for the whole year with their class and their teacher. We feel that the children benefit greatly from all of the educational visits, trips, speakers and residentials that we offer. After school, similarly, there are a wide variety of clubs on offer. These activities are run by the staff and we also have some external providers too. Our clubs vary from year to year and we try to be guided by the children where possible, if it's reasonable. This year our clubs have included colour and chat, gardening, film club, Spanish, cookery and many, many more. We ask the children for their ideas and then try to put on what they're most interested in. On to class organisation then. Obviously the children are in 2 mixed ability classes at Burman, and we have a few children joining from other schools as well. For the children who are in the classes from Burman, we're going to keep the classes the same this year. Normally we would involve you in the choice and have your feedback as to whether to mix or keep the classes the same. But this year, under the current circumstances, we will keep them the same. And if we feel that at the end of year 3 they need mixing, then we'll do that then. The staff in each year group work very closely together in planning and assessing work, and it really is a team effort all the way. We use various flexible teaching strategies, and throughout the week the children will work in a range of different ways, within a whole class setting, within small group settings, individually, or maybe in pairs, sometimes in small group target teaching groups. We have a new special educational needs teacher this year, Mrs. Charsley. She's a very experienced teacher. She's been working in year 6 for the last few years, and we have a team of 9 special support assistants who work very closely with the teachers. They may take your child out of the classroom as part of a small group or work within the classroom with them. Sometimes children are withdrawn for one-to-one tuition or small group sessions, but provision is very much assessed on the needs of the children that we have. If we have to use external agencies, then we do so. So we believe that the partnership between home and school is absolutely crucial in making sure that your child has the best possible experience. And the stronger the partnership between us and you, then the better it's going to be for your child. We hold parents' consultations twice a year, and obviously at the end of the summer term you'll receive a written report. Each year group takes part in a performance of some kind, perhaps a harvest festival, an Easter service, a carol service. And for those events we are lucky enough to be able to use Shirley Baptist Church so that you can join with us with the whole school. We communicate through Parent Pay and on Twitter. And if you're not signed up to Twitter, I really would recommend that you do that. It's really worth doing, and we put lots and lots of reminders on there. We have a really good PTFA, and you are all an automatic member. This group work extremely hard, and the money raised by them benefits all of the children in school. We normally operate an open door policy, which is slightly different at the moment in light of the current situation, but we are all very much contactable by email. Hopefully by September we'll be able to meet you face to face. The teachers will be out on the playground of a morning and at the end of the day, and you can always phone or email if you have any concerns or queries at all, and we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. High standards of behaviour are really important to us, and we expect the children to behave well in and out of school. We expect them to treat each other with courtesy and respect, and to attend regularly, be punctual, and develop their self-control and self-discipline. We believe these are vital in helping them to develop into responsible citizens. We place great emphasis on celebration and reward, but when necessary we do have strategies and sanctions in place to improve behaviour. In all situations we work with parents to resolve any problems that arise. We follow a whole school behaviour policy which very much focuses on positive reinforcement of good behaviour, and it's consistently applied throughout school. Please see the slide for details of uniform. You do not have to buy logoed clothing, you can just buy a red jumper or a red cardigan. We do have our own PE kit if you wish to buy it, and I know within your packs that you've been sent are details of concept and early years where you can see the full range of our uniform. If I could make a plea, please, please, please name your child's clothing, jumpers, trousers, dresses, everything. It really does get difficult when things wander and they're not named. If your child is absent for any reason, I would ask that you inform school by telephone in the first instance or by an email, and then if you could send a letter in with them explaining the reasons on their return to school, that would be much appreciated. We do first day calling if your child is absent without a reason. Please note that unauthorised absences are now recorded on school records which follow your child through. As with any school, we do not permit holidays in term time unless there are very exceptional circumstances. If you're needing support for free school meals, then applications have to be made online. If you wish to do this and you're struggling to know how, then if you'd like to give the school office a phone call, and I'm sure they'll point you in the right direction and give you the email address and details that you need. Please fill in the contact sheets that are in your packs, and if you have a new contact number at any point, please let us know it immediately. It's really important that we have 3 contacts for you in case of emergency. Beechwood Childcare operate on site. They are separate to us, but they operate within one of our classrooms, and they offer a before and after school club should you need it. There will be more information about this in your pack. Homework club is available if you should need it at the end of the day until 3:45. That's for free and run by school teachers and teaching assistants. We also operate a breakfast club in the morning from 8:15, and that is £1, and your child will have a settled start to the day in school, and they get toast and squash for that price too. I can confirm that the lunches in September will remain at £2.15 per day, and if your child wants a lunch, a hot dinner or sandwiches, they can order it on the morning. Just make sure please that your parent pay accounts have the funds in. And so a few extra points. Please don't let your children wear jewellery. It's much better from a safety point of view if they haven't got anything to get tangled or caught. If the girls really do want to wear earrings, then I would ask for just tiny studs, please. No fancy designs or extreme haircuts, just sensible, practical hair. And finally then, we want to work closely with you and for your child to enjoy coming to our school and begin the road of independence with us. We want them to be confident and we want to build their self-esteem. Our children are always encouraged to talk to each other, to talk to the teachers, to me, and we want to listen to what they have to say. We will be expecting the children to take increasing responsibility for their own actions and for remembering to do things by themselves. This is probably the biggest change that you'll notice at the start. We expect them to put homework in their bags and bring home messages, but don't worry, we will help them for the first little while they get used to being more independent. So we look forward to working with you in the next stage of your child's development. Please, as I've said, any questions at all, don't hesitate to contact me. My email address is on the screen and it's in the prospectus, and by all means call the school office too if you have any concerns, and I'll do my best to help you. Until September then, have a great summer holiday. I am really sorry that I haven't been able to meet you in person, but I hope this message goes a little way towards making you feel reassured and for your children to be excited about their journey and starting with us at Haslucks Green. We have recorded a little welcome message especially for the children too, which I've included as a link on the letter for you to watch with your children and talk to them about how exciting it's going to be for them in September when they join. I look forward to working with you to give your children the best possible start. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in September.